Hey guys, hope you're all fantastic. Michael Cooper here, financial planner, motivational speaker, and performance coach. And for those of you that don't know, and there is a little bit of confusion in the marketplace, and my apologies for being so inept and not making this really clear for you, I am a financial advisor. I know a lot of you believe that my core business might be inspirational and motivational speaking and performance coaching. However, my core business is and always has been financial planning. But why did I link the two together? Why? Because I was a performance coach from way back when I was 20 years old. I worked with some elite teams, worked all the way up through to Olympic and Commonwealth Games with some of the greatest teams in Australia. And I've been very blessed and very fortunate to work with some great people. And what I learned in those times and with those people was performance is all around mindset. Performance is all about mindset. You could have the most amazing and most talented athlete in the world, and without the right mindset, they're not going to perform, they're not going to be at their peak, and they're not going to achieve any level of greatness because they're not believing in themselves or not believing in their potential, and that will never be realized. And so in my time of sports performance, I realized that if I could marry the two together and marry up people's mindset around money, and let me get really clear for you on one thing. Money or any level of success that you're after comes down to two things. Okay, it's your thoughts and your beliefs. Now, thoughts lead to feelings, lead to your actions, which are going to lead to your results. Money is no different. So, what does a financial coach actually do? Well, some of you may have experienced a personal trainer. Some of you may have even have your own personal trainer or go to a gym that has personal trainer. Now, I was personal training way back before it was actually cool. Okay, back in the early to late 90s, I was a personal trainer, and it was not mainstream like it is today. There is a gym and a studio on every corner block these days. Back in the day, I was a pioneer when I opened up my first studio. I built it from scratch. I got some investors behind me, and we sort of got it off the ground well before studios were actually the studios that are today. And so I took all the principles around athletic performance and I've applied them to the principles around money. Now, if you want to remember again, thoughts lead to feelings, lead to actions, lead to your results. So your thoughts and beliefs around money are ultimately going to determine your success. So what does a financial coach do? Well, just like a personal trainer does. Let's look at a personal trainer. I'm going to take you back a little bit as to what it was like for me when I was coaching people and I was coaching celebrities and professional athletes. A financial coach, what does he do? He's going to ask you about your goals, your dreams and your vision. Maybe he's going to look at your diet and what you're currently doing in the way of exercise. He's then going to ask you he or she is going to ask you, what are your measurements? What's your training program look like? How many days a week do you train? How often do you sleep? What are your macro and micronutrients? What kind of lifestyle do you live? How much alcohol do you drink? That's what your health professional should be asking you and should be finding out. Well, similarly, a financial coach is going to do a similar thing, but around in relation to your money. Okay, so he's going to get some clarity around your goals and your dreams. Where do you want to be? Like you're here today, but you're going to want to be here in the future. And how do you get there? It's a gap analysis. You're going to understand where you are currently. What is it that you're doing with your money? What is your thought process around money? What are your spending habits? Okay, and if you don't know that, you don't know what your personality around money is, because we all have them. We've all got a personality around money and what our beliefs are and what we even think we're entitled to. Most people actually only get a job worth $100,000 because that's all they think they're worth, but they're capable of so much more. And that all comes down to mindset. I'll drum it in again. Thoughts lead to feelings, lead to actions, which lead to your results and your actual outcome. So your advisor can then explain what is the difference between different hyperstructures and different types of strategies that will help you get forward. They will educate you in moving forward in relation to your wealth. And also they'll provide you with some level of coaching around those driving behaviors and how you can make those changes in your life to achieve the most appropriate and the best result without actually killing you and sending you insane in the process. And if you don't actually know what your personality is, you're going to fight a losing battle because you actually don't know where you're sabotaging yourself. And that's exactly what you're doing at this point. So why is it important to have a coach? Did you know that 60% of Australians, this is an actual statistic, 60% of Australians are willing to put their hand up and acknowledge that they need help in the area of money? Okay, they realize that their living expenses are inadequately providing for their retirement. Maybe they're spending too much now. Maybe they're not earning enough. Maybe they don't know how to save, and they most certainly don't know how to invest. And 1/3 of that 60% realize that they have a lack of understanding around cash flow management. If you've seen Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the famed cash flow quadrants, okay, which level are you in? Which quadrant are you in? Okay, what level of the game are you playing in? Okay, and so what are the benefits from having a coach? Some of your benefits are going to look like this. You're going to learn how to manage your cash. You're going to learn how to make your money work for you and not you work for it. Maybe you'll learn how to balance your debt between good debt and bad debt, because there is such a thing. Maybe you'll learn how to manage lifestyle versus saving. Because did you realize that you could still have an amazing lifestyle yet invest in your future? I actually wrote a book that said how you can still have your Louis Vuitton and keep an eye on the future. Okay, you can still have all the great things in life, the trappings, but just make sure that they don't trap you. Maybe a coach can help you focus on your vision. Maybe a coach can keep you with laser-like focus on what's really important and make sure that you achieve your goals. Maybe a coach can actually clarify the difference between needs and wants. Okay, because what you think you need is not always what you want, and what you think you want is not always what you need. And let's look at, with a coach, you could actually look at the fundamentals of banking, fundamentals of structure. See, I've always said this with finance. You know, most people go and shop around for a house, and they quiver and quarry over $1,000 in the sale price, yet they never check their mortgage rates. And I can tell you the difference between 0.5% and 1% on their mortgage would be dramatically significant than the $1,000 they're quivering over. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. Now that I've actually demystified what I actually do, and yes, I'm a financial planner. Yes, I'm a motivational coach, and yes, I'm a performance coach. Guys, what I've learned is I've brought all of those three together. And yeah, I'm trying to motivate you. Yeah, I'm trying to inspire you. But most importantly, do you know that I can tell you, hand on my heart, if you want to get out at any level of happiness, or if you want to work through any level of depression, a big fat bank account is going to do that for you. And the only way to do that is to work on your cash flow. So guys, if you really want some help, maybe the best way to get started is with a free financial health check, which I'm happy to do if you want to jump on my website, michaelcooper.com.au. If you go to the client tools page, there's a financial health check, or just reach out and message me back. Guys, I'd be more than happy to, love to chat with you online or on the phone. Give me a call, organize your free financial health check. Let me just reiterate it. I am a financial planner. I am a motivational coach, and I'm a performance coach as well. Lucky for you, I bring them all together. Bring your A game, guys. Let's have a great day. I'm looking forward to your call. Talk to you soon.